everyone if I'm late. I completely forgot that I am not wearing my running shoes today. Can you please give me a moment to compose myself? Thank you. Now, quick question. How many of you here are athletes? May I please request you all to stand up? Don't be shy. Thank you. Now, have you ever heard the saying that life is a marathon, not a sprint? And athletes, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You see, as an athlete myself, I've participated in various amounts of competitions. My favorite sport is cross country. And when I competed last January, I had mixed emotions. I was thrilled, I was tensed, and I was petrified all at the same time. I vividly remembered seeing my dear loved ones cheering for me at the finish line. I ran as hard and as fast as I could, even though I knew I would not be a podium finisher. I still gave it my all to the very end, nearly collapsing as I reached the finish line. Unfortunately, I ranked 12 out of 24 runners. I was sad and yes, I was disappointed. A lot of people might say, oh, she was sad and disappointed because she wasn't a podium finisher. But the truth is, I was down and low because I knew that I had lost the race before it even began. You see, I have to admit, I was intimidated by the other runners. I mean, who wouldn't? They were stronger than me, they were faster than me, and they were taller than me. And so I allowed these negative emotions to get the best of myself. As you know, sometimes in life, we tend to compare ourselves to others, thinking that they're ahead of us and that life is always a competition. Nevertheless, in reality, we are all just running our own marathons, and life is not always a competition. You see, the goal in life isn't to finish the race at a fast pace, but to endure and last long enough to enjoy the journey. But at times we forget this, which is why it is important to remind ourselves that it does not matter if the people around you make you feel that you're behind. What matters is that you know that you are running your own marathon. You are running a different marathon than they are. Your dreams, your goals, your passions are uniquely for you. Yet, it does not mean that if someone looks further ahead of you, with better grades, better job, a better body, a better salary, that means you are running behind. It just means that your own marathon has its own Rocky Mountain challenges and sweet yet wonderful victories. And remember, everybody has their own time to shine. Just because yours hasn't arrived yet does not mean that it won't. The timing for success is different for everyone, so your time will surely come. And while we wait for our time to come, it is important to take a pause, a breath, and appreciate everything around you. Because if we live our lives rushing, then we may not get the chance to love living. You see, I remember when I was in grade 6, I think, when I first competed in a debate competition. Me and my teammates were up against 9th and 10th graders. Can you imagine that? And surprisingly, we won, 3rd place. But me and my teammates, we were not satisfied enough with our performance and our result. So we promised each other that the next time that we would compete in an inter-school debate competition, that we would work hard and we will make sure that we will win. Until last May. After 2 educationally long years, we did it. We finally won 1st place. But wait, what is my purpose of telling you all this? Well, my purpose is to tell you what one wise person once told me, that the most important thing in life is to enjoy what you have, whether you win or whether you lose. Because, I mean, what's a 1st place finish if you didn't get to enjoy the path and experience that got you there? In Robert Downey Jr.'s words, he said that remember that just because you hit rock bottom does not mean that you have to stay there. It's a perfect reminder that no matter how low or behind we may feel in our race, that we just have to keep moving on. Because if we beat ourselves over one loss, then we might be stuck in a hole that we've created all on our own. You see, it's important to realize that sometimes we make a big deal about things that we aren't supposed to, and I can fully testify to that. But here's something that I've realized. There will be more opportunities along the way. Think about it. That one loss could lead to a bigger lesson needed for a bigger challenge later on in life. That something will help us improve to make ourselves better. The truth is, in life, we will make mistakes. We will fall down 10,000 times, but it also means that we can get back up 10,000 times. However, if we rush ourselves through our lives, then we won't be able to ask the important questions like, what went wrong, or how can we improve ourselves? And if we miss these lessons, then it will hinder us from improving and going into greater victories. You see, it's 100% okay. It's okay if you don't have life figured out, because to be honest, life will not go exactly the way you want it to. We're all running our own marathons. It's okay to fall. Fall in the sense of temporary failure. Now, why do I say temporary failure? Well, because I believe that true failure happens when you fall and when you don't pick yourself back up. But you see, I get it. It's really hard sometimes to pick ourselves back up from a hole that we've dug all on our own. So, which is why I ask myself this one simple question, and I invite the audience to do it with me. How would my 5-year-old self react to where I am now? Do you think your 5-year-old self would be proud of your accomplishments, about your achievements, about the person that you've become today? Or would they ask you, what happened to us? So, to anyone who feels tired, lost, or behind, you are not late. Your hard work, your dedication wasn't all for nothing and will lead you to something bigger. And remember this, to take a deep breath, a pause, and appreciate how far you've come. So now, after hearing this TED Talk, do you still think you're running a little late? Or are you just running your own marathon? This is Izabela Aquino Aniversario signing off. Thank you.